Oh my god, I love a half shirtless man.
How is this half shirtless?
Okay, fine. I love a sleeveless man.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so do I. I also like a pantsless man.
Mm.
'Cause it's, yeah, you know why.
Good thing I started recording. What do you want to say about pantsless men?
I do love a pantless man. I didn't say he was naked. He could have underwear on, you know.
Right. Or like
I
a
do love-
swimsuit.
Oh, trunks.
Or like shorts. Shorts aren't
Yeah.
pants, right?
They are not. Did you ever have those pants that you could like unzip and make into shorts?
What? Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what
At the
you're talking
kneecap area?
Yes. I think I had maybe one pair of those, and I wore them like maybe twice.
Yeah, I don't enjoy them. I don't enjoy them.
They also are like, they don't look nice. They're not fashionable.
Yeah, well, we know you as the fashion icon, Mr. American Eagle.
Absolutely. What? Don't you talk about my fashion?
Absolutely.
Don't you talk about my fashion that way? No, we're all aware that I am the least fashionable gay in the existence of forever. It be that way. So whenever I need fashion advice, I'm just going to come to you instead.
I mean, I'm wearing a tank top. That's not that fashionable.
I need like a fashion gay in my life.
Sorry, I can't be everything for you.
Why don't you meet my every need?
I know. God, get you a man who can meet your every need and then marry him.
Oh my God, same. Hello everybody. Welcome back to another. Oh God.
Are you okay?
My throat has been like very tingly lately because of my allergies.
Well,
so I'm sorry. It's just gonna be that way. I'm sorry to
you
all
really
of our
have to
listeners.
give your thrusty a break.
Do you have a cure for my thrusty? Anyway, welcome back to another episode of
Hi,
What Did the
Mr.
Gays
Klubeck.
Think? Hey. Welcome back to another episode of What Did the Gays Think? I am Matt Klubeck, and today with me, I have the classy and alluring Pat. How you doing, Pat?
I'm fine. My thrusty's great. I keep it well lubricated.
I don't remember asking about your thrusty.
I don't remember wanting to do this episode. You know, now that you were a bitch, we can really get on the episode.
Look, when you signed up to be my friend, which we have a contract, we have a signed contract of our friendship. When you signed up, it said in the fine print, you must entertain Matt in every way possible, including if you guys decide to start a podcast together, you must contribute.
Yeah, I didn't read the fine print. I just saw, friend application and was really optimistic about it.
Well, little do you know, I also own 10 years of your life.
Well, you better hurry up and cash in because I'm not making it a few more.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I've already spoken it into existence, and now it's forever embedded in the podcast.
Unfortunately, I've been reading some things about like science and shit. People are saying that it's possible that immortality could be invented in our lifetime, which I don't want to happen because do you really want to live forever?
Yeah, does it have to do with the whole telomeres and telomerases?
I have no idea what you just said.
So, like, okay, real quick. The one of the reasons we age and get old and die is because at the ends of our DNA, there's this, like, just junk repetitive sequence. And when our DNA replicates, it gets smaller and smaller. But it's fine because it's just shitty DNA. Like, no one cares about it. And, well, over time, though, it starts to eat away at important things and it starts to age and some bullshit like that. So these regions are called telomeres, and there's a protein called telomerase, which fixes them and applies them and makes sure they're fine. So I remember reading forever ago that, like, oh, if we could engineer humans to have active telomerases, we could always fix our telomeres and we'd never get old.
Wow.
I don't know if there are probably other aspects of aging that's beyond telomeres, but that's always the thing that comes up in scientific conversation about aging. It's like telomeres, telomerases, wow.
Well, let's see what happens. I hope it doesn't happen. Can I really live in this world forever? I don't know.
I mean, when do you want to die? What's a good age for you?
I think I think it depends on how the next couple of years goes.
That's totally fair. That's totally fair.
Because if things go to shit, like let's say climate change gets really bad,
Yeah.
then you can take me out of this world at like 40. You know, like I don't want to
Really?
live in a
Okay.
destroyed world. Like just take me
Yeah.
out. But
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
we solve climate change, which who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? It's probably going to be somewhere in between solving it and absolute destruction.
Mm.
I have no idea. But, you know, if we all good, then maybe I could live to, 70, 80, you know. What
You know what I hate?
do you hate?
I hate that if you think about our country or the world in general, it always vacillates from absolute shit to meh. Like, I want the utopia section of the scale, you know? Like, we don't have to be a pure utopia. You can't be a utopia by definition. Whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking 1984, George Orwell, eat my ass.
Uh,
But I want the good section of the pendulum because like, it's always like terrible atrocities or like we're doing like okay, but there's still a lot of shit wrong. I want to swing towards like we're on the up and up, but we never get there.
well, I don't think we're going to get there, Pat. I don't think we're going to
Never.
get there.
I can't imagine a time in this country where everything was going pretty well because there was always some group, always a gender identity, always a sexual identity, always someone or something that was always oppressed. There was always a war, there was always disease. Like, why can't everyone just like chill the fuck out and we could just
It's not going to happen. As long as people exist, there's always going to be issues. As long as dumb people exist. Let me rephrase. There's always
well.
going to be issues. Anyway, let's get to the topic of today's episode,
That
which
you've
is
expertly prepared.
that I've expertly prepared. Yes, and if you listened to the previous podcast episode, you would know that we did not prepare at all for these two podcast episodes that we are recording right
Yeah.
now on this very day, the lovely May 17th of 2021. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just try to like invent our own topic, basically. And the way we're gonna do that is we're just gonna take to Twitter. We're gonna do it. We're both gonna do it right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna just see what's trending at this very moment, and explore the trends and just like talk about it.
I'm already mad.
You're already mad?
I'm already
All
mad.
right. What did you see that was trending? That
The Supreme Court agrees to consider Mississippi ban on most abortions after 15 weeks.
oh my God, this is all. This is the front thing on the trending page. The Supreme
Yeah,
Court.
yeah.
Why? Hello?
So I think it's going to be Roe v. Wade up for grabs again.
Oh boy.
And
Oh
I don't
boy.
like that because, like during the whole Brett Kavanaugh thing and during, what's the girl's name that was recently put in? What's her name? The other justice?
Amy Coney
Amy
Barrett.
Coney Barrett, but whatever. When both of them were going through the process, a lot of us, a lot of like, liberal leaning people were like, this is going to be a problem for a lot of issues. One of them being, obviously, abortion and women's rights and things like that. And all of the righties and all the Republicans were like, no, 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 no. Like, you just want to cause a fuss and cause a stink. But this is going to be a thing. This is going to be a
Hello.
thing.
The Supreme Court, like, it needs to be revamped.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, I think. I don't even care about expanding the court. Like, people were saying, like, oh, Joe Biden's going to expand the court, blah, blah, blah. He's going to add justices. They never done that before, even though they have. I'm not even about that. Like, if they want to keep the number at 9 or whatever it is now, fine, keep the number at 9. But the Supreme Court should act as an unbiased entity, in
Yeah.
my opinion. So if there's going to be liberal leaning and right leaning people on the court, then there should be an even split between them. So if it's going to be 9, then maybe it's 4 conservatives, 4 liberals, and maybe an unbiased person, or like a centrist in the middle.
Yeah.
And then that's just how the court operates. Like, I don't think there should ever be any leaning of the Supreme Court because it's a powerful governing body. Like,
Yeah, but do you think in today's age anyone can be independent, centrist, medium, you know?
honestly, if you ask me, a lot of people who quote unquote consider themselves independent at this point or a centrist tend to lean a little bit to the right.
Mm,
That's just my perspective on things. That
right.
is just an anecdote. Like, that could obviously very not much be true. But given what we saw in the 2020 election, in which, a lot of independents broke for Trump in terms of the data, I think that a lot of independents tend to lean right.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe they didn't want to affiliate with Trump. Maybe they were embarrassed about it. I don't know.
Well, I hate it.
I hate it as well. So this,
Oh,
well, how do you think this is going to go, this abortion ban thing? Do you really think they're going to get rid of Roe v. Wade?
I definitely think that. Wait, is there
So,
there are more right-leaning people on the court now, right?
yeah, it's a
With
6-3 conservative majority on the court.
yeah, and
Um,
they oh
so if they wanted to get rid of it, they probably could.
yeah.
But if you ask me, so I've been seeing a lot of
But
things
am I
on.
asking you?
Probably not, but I'm going to talk anyway because this is my podcast as well. Uh,
Yes, yes. Go on.
I was seeing a lot of in the liberal left leaning world of TikTok, a lot of people were saying, oh, they would never get rid of Roe v. Wade because then they would lose the people who only vote Republican to get rid of Roe v. Wade. And so it's like the one issue voters, right? Who only
Yes,
vote on the
yes.
abortion issue. So they say they keep Roe v. Wade around all the time so that they can keep those one issue voters voting for the Republican Party. I don't know about that.
It's
Uh,
so weird. I mean, it's very manipulative, which I think is very in line with politics, to be honest.
I agree. I could totally see that happening, but I don't know. At this point, since Joe Biden's the president, I could see them needing a conservative win to ramp up the voters.
Yeah.
So I could totally see them taking down Roe v. Wade if this gets to the Supreme Court. So I'm a bit nervous about it.
Yeah, because I'm nervous because if it gets modified or completely removed or whatever the issue would be, um, I think it may negatively impact obviously women's health rights in terms of you're gonna have a lot more dangerously operated abortions. Women
Yeah.
who can't access certain other types of feminine health care provided by things like Planned Parenthood. You might see cuts in Planned Parenthood in terms of their funding. So I think this could have a lot of other detrimental effects that spread out of it.
Ugh, I hate
Yeah.
it.
I already am more upset because further down is the death of the Iranian gay guy, and that already has me upset.
Oh no, where is this? Are you on trending or the For You?
I'm under what's happening.
What's happening?
Oh,
I
for
don't.
you, yeah, for you. It's under for you.
Where is this? Is it? Where is it? I'm missing
It's
it.
under it's under the for you thing.
What's the guy's name?
Oh, I don't want to butcher it. It's Alireza Fazeli Munfarid. 20-year-old gay man in Iran was brutally murdered by his own family after his half-brother learned of his sexuality, activists said. The alleged honor killing sparked worldwide condemnation, including from Demi Lovato. Monafared was days away from fleeing Iran because of homophobic persecution.
That's so sad. Makes me
Yeah,
upset.
it's awful. And especially because it was considered apparently an honor killing by his family. I'm
Like I don't understand in any case. If even if you believe that your family member is, I don't know, possessed by a demon, do you really just murder them?
because it's the whole the mentality they're raised in, and either whether it was like religious based or political based or just like the indoctrination they received when they were younger, whatever wherever it comes from, it's just too strong. It goes against logic, it goes against reason, and that's the frightening thing.
Yeah, and I mean, I know that it's a different world out there, basically, in some of these countries. But you'd think that everyone at least has some form of humanity or some form of decency.
Yeah.
But it makes me question whether or not that even exists.
And this kid is so, because they have pictures of him, and he's just like the cutest little kid. Well, he's not a
Oh,
kid, he's a man, he's 20 years old, but and he was days away from leaving. This is just um oh wait, we should probably put a trigger warning in the beginning of the episode. Just because
uh,
some of these topics aren't the best. That's your job.
okay. I'll put a trigger warning. Ooh, I saw another trend here. Hang on. I will put a trigger warning. at the front of this episode.
Yes.
But I just saw another trend. Back the Blue is trending. Let's
Okay.
go see why it's trending.
Okay.
Um, ooh, what's happening here? Hmm. Oh, okay. I mean,
I see some nurses.
I see some nurses too. So back like the people in blue scrubs. That's fun. Um, wow.
I oh no, I think this was originally about police, and then people are now taking it to do other things, maybe?
I don't know where this came from, but it looks like a lot of people are just like back and forth on back to blue. This is boring. I'm getting out of here.
Oh, no, no, I think this is originally for police, and then people are now taking it to do other things.
Yeah, I'm getting out of this trend. I'm gonna go something else. Murphy is trending. I wonder why.
Like Governor Murphy?
That's what
No,
oh,
no, it's not Governor Murphy.
is it Phil Murphy?
Oh wait, I see Phil Murphy. The New Jersey Phil Murphy on keeping mask mandate despite CDC guidance. We're just not ready yet. We've been clobbered not once but twice. We've lost over 26,000 people. We know the virus is more lethal indoors. We want to make sure we get this right. You know what? I'm fine with that. I'm actually fine with wearing the mask still. I don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind that much either. But I think it's interesting because I think New York is lifting their mask mandate, but New Jersey is keeping it in tow.
Well, New Yorkers
New
do their own
York,
thing.
New York.
New Yorkers do their own thing.
I'm fine with Phil Murphy being cautious about this, and I think we've been wearing masks for what, a year and a half now? Quite a long time. Uh,
Yes. And I think I'll keep wearing it. To be
uh,
honest, like in the flu seasons, probably, yeah.
yeah, I probably will too. Maybe it's a year and a couple months. Yeah, like a year and a month or so. We've been wearing masks. At this point, I don't mind it. Like people say that they absolutely hate the it's taking away my freedom, my right to breathe. Like I honestly don't mind it. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
bother me whatsoever.
Yeah, honestly, I'd rather not see people's mouths.
Honestly, mood.
You ever look at some of these people's mouths?
Mm.
I mean, they look weird. They got like misshapen teeth. They got big ass lips or small ass lips or like thin villainous lips.
You can tell a lot about a person from their mouth. Do you agree?
What that mouth do?
What that mouth do?
Honestly, what that mouth do?
What my mouth do?
Yeah, what does it do?
Mm.
Okay,
I just licked my lips to
I'm
whoever's
gonna go on to
listening.
Ariana's surprise wedding ceremony to Dalton Gomez.
Okay, who is Dalton Gomez?
Some guy she's married to. The he'll only be known now as the husband of Ariana Grande.
I mean, is he taking her last name? He better.
Let me see. Okay. Oh, he looks attractive. She's so attractive. She's so beautiful.
I love
Oh, they look
Ariana.
happy. They look happy. I'm waiting
Ooh,
for.
honestly, I think he looks a little bit like a fuckboy, but
He reminds me of Pete Davidson, which is was the previous boy she was with. So, and he looks like
oh,
a boy a little bit. And I
oh,
don't mean that in a negative way. I just mean some of the stereotypical features. I think they both can get it, obviously, and obviously Pete Davidson apparently has a gigantic penis. So
oh, oh.
that was the rumor. I don't know. I'm just
I mean,
listen.
let's get him on the podcast and ask him. I
Yeah. I'm waiting for the what's his name? What's his name that she got married to? I'm waiting for the Dalton Gomez song on her next album. That's what I'm
Dalton
waiting for.
Gomez. Well, good for
Yeah.
her. I mean,
People got to find some happiness in this dark time, and I'm sure she's got a lot of happiness. But
exactly.
it's always good to have more.
Um, for some reason, AstraZeneca is trending, so I'm curious about what's going on there.
Tell me.
Well, I know that AstraZeneca, it's a vaccine that I don't think it was made in the U.S. or it's not authorized in the U.S. for distribution.
Right.
For one reason or another, I don't remember. Although I believe it's safe, just the U.S. did not want to do anything about it. Apparently, though, we're sending out doses of Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson vaccines to other countries, says
Yes,
Biden.
for the first time, we are now shipping them globally, and I hope they're all going to India because India's having a very large problem with that.
I see why AstraZeneca is trending because most of the vaccines that we are exporting are AstraZeneca. So it looks like 60 out of 80, which would be how much? Can I do math? Bless you.
Thank you.
60 out of 80 is 6 out of 8, which is 3 out of 4, so 75%.
That was fast, yeah.
I I probably could have done that faster, but oh well.
Things you say to your boyfriend.
I probably could have done
Oh!
that faster. No, take it slow, my man. Take it slow.
Mass coronavirus graves in Nepal as India's second wave spreads beyond the border.
Oh God, hello. Where's this trend?
It's under the COVID-19 trending.
Oh, okay, let's take a look. COVID-19. I don't see it. So
It's down there somewhere. I don't want to get into it because it's a little depressing, but yeah, India and the surrounding countries are having a big problem with COVID-19.
yeah, it's sad. I am glad that we are exporting some of these vaccines though to get them out there. If anyone's listening and you are hesitant about getting vaccinated, we did an episode about vaccination and vaccine hesitancy a couple of episodes ago, in which we break down some some hot bullet points
You like
about.
Hot Topic?
Let me finish what I was saying. God.
Oh, okay, wow,
Anyway,
okay.
go listen to our vaccine episodes. We break down a lot of the myths around the vaccines, and we basically say, they're safe to take, so go ahead and get one so we can get back to normalcy. Hot Topic. I don't think I've ever bought anything from there, but I like the store. I like going in there and looking around.
Apparently, paper rings is trending. Do you know what that is offhand?
Paper rings. No, is it sexual? It better not be sexual.
No, it's absolutely not. It's a Taylor Swift song.
Ooh.
And now apparently I just saw this that there is a magazine that rated Taylor Swift's worst songs and Paper Rings is number one. Next to London Boy and Me, which ironically I'm pretty sure we're all on the same album. So we could probably say that album was just pretty bad for her.
Aw, Taylor. But we stan Taylor on this podcast. At least I do.
No, I think she's pretty good. I think there have been times where she may have said something that maybe wasn't the best, but then again, we all have slip-ups. You know?
I mean,
everybody has those days.
everybody knows what you're talking about. Everyone is that way.
Yeah.
Is that Hannah
But
Montana?
I don't. Yes,
It's 100%
I don't
Hannah
like
Montana.
Paper Rings though. I don't like London Boy, and I don't like Me. So I agree with whatever this article is.
Well, there's something about UFOs in the trending section right now.
Yes.
So I am interested. There's a
Yes,
debate.
yes, yes.
A debate about the existence of UFOs reignites after 60 Minutes airs a piece with former Navy pilot Lieutenant Ryan Graves and former head of the Pentagon's UFO investigation program Luis Elizondo. Blah blah blah.
Yes. So basically, they were like, we have a lot of unidentified shit.
It does look like they're saying that. Let's see. They don't know who's building it, who's got this type of technology, and who's got the brains. Because there's a lot of shit going on. 60 Minutes, what's happening? The government has confirmed UFOs are a real thing and is starting to take it seriously. Next month, a government report is expected to be made public on sightings of unidentified aerial phenomena.
Yes, I'm very excited because, I just want the aliens to make themselves known.
Oh,
I do.
But would they at this point?
You know what? Like,
I think
they're shy.
I think we talked about this on a different episode of the podcast.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I mentioned that if aliens exist and they had the technology to be able to reach us, we would stand absolutely no chance against them.
Well, I mean, what if it was just like a rinky-dink kind of dinghy boat that they were on?
But how would they have gotten here? They would have had to have figured out light speed travel or even faster.
Well, unless they went into cryosleep, aimed for our area, and then just used momentum to push themselves through, and they just went to bed.
And then they would have been billions of years old.
Yeah, but they're asleep. They're at absolute zero, and their molecules aren't moving, so they don't age.
Is that what's going to happen to us when our planet gets destroyed? We're just going to fly off into space in cryogenesis until we reach another planet that's livable?
No, probably not. I don't think we're gonna. I think we're all gonna be dead before we have that technology.
Oh, really? You think we're going to die before then?
I think climate change really is gonna dick us down deep. It's better bite the pillow, world, because climate change is going in raw.
It is going in raw.
It's not gonna be pleasant.
And we're fucking it up. Our oil and gas industry is fucking it up. Can we talk about the oil shortage or the gas shortage that we've been having?
You mean that there was no shortage, but people made a shortage? I was telling everyone about this that I kept seeing. I was like, this is the dumbest thing. Like, yeah, there was a hack on the oil, whatever. They paid the money for it. But the news of the hack got out, and everyone just assumed that there would be an oil shortage. They bought all the oil, and then there were skyrocketed prices. And the oil company was like, yes.
I think that's absolutely hilarious. It's just like the fucking toilet paper fiasco from a year ago.
Yes! There was enough toilet paper for everyone, but everyone thought, oh no, there's not going to be enough toilet paper. I better go get it now.
And what's hilarious is people will be like, oh, look, there was never a gas shortage in Trump's administration. And it's like, bitch, this is your fault for freaking out because you think there's a gas shortage when there's really not. And you're the one who caused this. Like, doesn't make any sense to me.
It's like $3 where I live now. It's kind of sad.
Gas prices? Yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
It's around that price as well. Which I think is funny, though, because that's what it was a couple of years ago. Like, gas prices were around this much a couple of years ago, and then the pandemic hit, and everything dropped because no one was driving. And now everyone's getting the vaccine, so everything's going back up, and people are like, oh, Joe Biden has raised the gas prices.
So, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you know. Gas.
Yeah.
Which is a liquid. I don't know why it's called gas.
Fun things about English.
It's a liquid. Where does it come from? Like, they say they're always, like, digging for oil in countries, right? Like, is that gas for cars? Does it come up as a liquid? Like, what are they digging in? Is there ever we're gonna run out, right? It doesn't keep just showing up.
That's a good question.
Do you ever think about water? You ever think about water and how, like, you turn a faucet on and there's just clean, there's just potable water, depending on where you live, but it's, like, right there. Like,
yeah.
Do you ever think about, like, are we ever gonna, like, run out of clean water? Like, too many people? Like, you ever go to a store and just see all the bottles of water and you're like, where does this all come from?
Oh my God.
And how does it get back to where it starts? Like, fresh water.
So my thoughts, but I don't know how this works. You know what? I'm not even going to speak about it because I don't know how it works. But the water goes back into the ocean after we use it, and then I'm assuming there's some process in which we have to purify the water.
No, we get fresh water. We don't get salt water.
Well, that's where the water goes, though. It goes into salt water, no? Or it goes into the ocean?
No, it goes back into freshwater systems.
Oh, whatever. Same shit.
Like streams, ponds, estuaries.
Well, our sewers have to go somewhere, so.
Well, they go to the septic tanks and the treatment plants.
And then they get reprocessed, right? And we get new water out of it. So we're just reusing the same water.
Yeah, but, like, overpopulation, man.
So you're saying at some point there would be too many humans for the amount of water that we have?
Yeah, is that ever going to happen, you think?
So in the U.S., this is an interesting thing, is because the U.S. population is going down because less people are having children.
Good.
Honestly, same. Like, good.
I don't want to see kids.
I'm glad that less people are having kids because, back in the day, back in the good old days, the 1950s or whatever, you're right.
Oh, yeah, those good old days.
Those good old days when racism and sexism were very prevalent.
Just like now.
Yeah, it hasn't changed, actually, though. No, there's been lots of progress since then. But yeah, back in the 1950s, it was commonplace. Like, it was a societal norm. Like, you got married, you had kids, and that was the societal norm, and everyone did that. But nowadays, like, we're breaking all these societal norms that say, oh, you have to have a family, and you have to have kids, and, the wife stays at home while the husband goes to work. Like, we're breaking...
Men wearing dresses and, women putting on suits.
Absolutely. So we're breaking all these norms, and it's in part because of our generation and Gen Z. Like, we're all fighting back against this norm of the society what society has put on us. And
when are you having kids? Are you gonna have kids?
I don't know. I don't know if I want kids. Hi, Dad. Welcome to the podcast.
Hello.
Don't tell Mom.
Wait. Well, you have, what, one other sibling that's married?
Yes, my older brother is married, and they're having a kid. So I'm
You
gonna
heard it here.
have I'm gonna have a
You
niece or
heard it here
nephew.
first.
I'm gonna have a niece or nephew very soon in August. Um, and yeah, so my parents are gonna have grandkids. And who knows,
Yeah.
maybe my sister's gonna have kids. But it be that way. Like I don't know if I want kids. And I don't think
Yeah.
I am in a place yet, and I don't know if I'm gonna be in a place for a while in which I can accept responsibility for another human being's life. Yeah, it'd be that way.
I've told you this. I know I've told you this, but you know my favorite joke is, right?
What?
When someone asks like when I'm having a kid.
What's your joke?
I'm always like, yeah, I keep trying to get my boyfriend pregnant, but it just isn't working.
Mm. Mm.
You know what? There are some jokes that just, no matter how many times I say them or no matter how many times I hear them, I laugh. It's that one, the how's your head one, just classic jokes.
How's your head?
No complaints.
Why is that funny?
Because because like head, like I'm giving head, and I don't get any complaints from them because my head is so good.
Oh my god. Shut the fuck up.
Because like I'll be like, oh my head hurts, and be like, oh how's your head? No complaints.
Is it like the fucking the hair one? What does it say? Like, oh, I'm gonna get a haircut, and you say which
Which
one?
one?
I
Yeah,
hate
yeah,
that
yeah.
one. I fucking hate
Classic.
that one.
Classic. The whole refrigerator running thing.
Oh my god. All right, I'm going back to Twitter to see what else is trending right now.
Oh, fine, fine. I'm going.
Let's see. Oh, now I see the Iranian one. I don't want that one. What else is trending? Sombra. Sombra from Overwatch is trending.
Is it because she's a furry now?
It is. I guess you've seen this already. The black
I
cat
have
Sombra.
seen this. Yeah.
Um,
Thumbra?
Sombra.
Oh, they said Thumbra.
We're talking about Sombra.
I thought you said Thumbra. I'm so sorry.
For those who are listening who are Overwatch fans, me and Pat did used to play Overwatch. And some occasionally, very, very occasionally still do.
Yeah.
But we haven't played seriously in a while. What's your take, Pat, on Overwatch? What's your hot take?
I think, because I was the first one to actually play it amongst our friend group.
Oh, were
And
you?
when yeah,
Ah.
I played it during the Halloween event the first time they had it. Because they had like a free weekend for it, so I downloaded it, I played it, and I thought at first, oh my God, this game is too much. I don't know what this is. Then I thought, how do I use my ultimate? What button is it? Oh, it's Q. That doesn't look like a Q to me. That looks like a zero. I kept hitting zero and nothing was happening. Then I thought, oh, okay, this could be fun. And then I stopped playing. And then when I came back to it, we all started to play it again, or for the first time. And I was like, oh, this is fun. And it was fun for, I think, consistently for like a year.
Yeah,
I would say.
probably.
Consistently, like we'd always get on, we'd play. It was all of us, including Anthony, who hates the game now. Um, what do you think?
I agree with your take. It was fun at first, and then it like very quickly descended into, yeah, sometimes it could be fun, but most of the time I was just like, why am I playing this game?
Yes.
I don't really know what it was. Maybe if it was the community of Overwatch, or maybe because like not all of us kept playing it. Like, both Trevor and Anthony stopped playing it. And then, all the metas that were going on at the time were kind of toxic. So it just went downhill pretty fast.
Oats.
Goats? I hated goats. Goats was the worst.
Really? I thought playing it felt great.
It was, but playing against it is like, oh, goats v goats. Here we go.
And nothing happens.
Nothing happens. What else is trending? Let's go to the actual trending tab. Something on Fox. I don't really care about that. I don't want to know about that. Make a band with other bands. That's weird. Nah. I see Ariana trending.
Moira was... Oh, Moira from... Right, because Moira has a skin now, and she looks like Poison Ivy.
Moira Rose.
Moira Rose.
I'm
got a
Moira
beautiful
Rose.
skin. I'm Moira Rose.
Cuomo. Oh, Cuomo.
How do we feel about him? After all those allegations, I mean...
Yeah, I mean, I don't like him. I mean, he's probably weird. He's probably a predator. Like, get him out of there. I don't look, I don't judge people based on their political affiliation. Well, okay.
Oh,
Listen, if
well.
someone is a sexual predator, they have assault allegations against them, regardless of whether or not you are Democrat or Republican, I think you're weird and you're a creep and you should not be in a position of power if you're a weird white man. Like, get out of here.
Okay, I found it. On Wednesday. Tomorrow. No, Wednesday.
Today's
Jesus.
Monday.
Oh my God. Okay. Wednesday, 2 days from now. Major reopening of New York State.
Yes.
Most capacity restrictions lifted tri-state. Restaurants, museums, retail, offices, etc. Outdoor food and beverage curfew lifted today. Indoor food and beverage curfew lifted May 31st. Outdoor gathering limit already increased to 500. Indoor gathering limit increased to 250. Indoor residential gathering limit increased to 50, and 24-hour subway service has returned.
Wow, I didn't know that subway service had stopped being 24 hours.
Bitch, I went to, what was it, Washington Square Park? I went to one of the parks in the city recently. There were a shit ton of people there. Masks, no masks, mask for mask,
Mask for mask.
smoking weed. And
Oh my
today
God.
I was on the train and I saw someone had the audacity on the train and on the train station to be eating crab legs out of a bag, cracking them open on a subway,
On the train?
eating crab meat.
Ew.
I smelled it. I was like, smells like crab legs. I look and he's just
Do
slurp.
crab legs have a specific smell that you were like,
Yeah.
that's crab legs?
Yeah. When they're steamed, yeah, they do. I love crab legs. I could sniff that anywhere.
Oh my!
So
You
he's
must
just
have a
cracking
really
them open.
must have a really like potent sense of smell.
Yeah, I often get told that. They're like, Pat, yeah, funny, beautiful, great sense of smell.
Great sense of smell.
Yeah, in that order.
Oh my God, amazing. I don't see this anywhere trending. What?
I just you're like, oh my God, amazing. Moves right on.
That was me switching topics. I was like, let's get
Yes.
out of Pat's great sense of smell. Because if we kept talking about it, I would have started saying, how does that ass smell? But
My own or people I like when I go to your place, I know it's dank.
ah,
I'm like, Matt really did not wash his asshole.
first of
well
all,
enough.
rude. You cannot smell my ass. Get out of here. Unless you go into the bathroom right after I took a huge shit. Like,
I just hold on. No, hold on. I'm sorry. I just need to quote you on that. Matt, you can't smell my ass. Get out of here. You can't smell
out of
my
here.
ass. Get out of here.
oh my God, is that gonna be the name of this episode of the podcast?
Please.
You can't smell
please.
my ass. Anywho, like I said, this topic isn't trending on Twitter, but how do you feel? I don't know if you've heard about this, but how do you feel about that Arizona audit going on? Maybe you haven't heard of it.
I don't know. What is it?
So basically,
Well, basically.
the Arizona State Senate, who is controlled by Republicans, is doing another audit of the Arizona election results because they're once again still how many months after the election are still trying to find fraud.
How's that going for them?
I mean, I was looking at some updates the other day. There was a lot of misinformation going around. Like they were saying, oh, there's all these irregularities that we're finding. Like these databases were deleted. And then the Arizona Elections Board was like, hey, the database was not deleted. Like you're literally just spreading false rumors at this point.
Yeah.
And I think they were supposed to have a meeting today to discuss like all of the misinformation that was going on. Although I didn't see an update on it. So let's do a quick Google search since I don't see it trending on Twitter. See if they're talking about anything about the Arizona audits.
I'm seeing some stuff about Riot Games and how they're having a little LGBTQ plus I moment. LGBTIA plus, whatever the acronym has now become. Unfortunately, they use the hashtag riot, which just brings me to Capitol Riot stuff, which I don't want to see.
Let's not. Let's get out of there. This is a CNN article, but whatever. CNN tends to be left-leaning. I would like to see another article about this, but whatever. So Arizona Republicans feud over audit. Let's see. Is there any new things going on here? Yeah, this is all stuff that I'd seen before. They're basically just saying that most of it seems to be false. I guess there's no real new update yet.
How do you feel about 8 Democratic candidates running for New York City mayor?
8? Why are there so many?
I don't know. One of them is Andrew Yang. I don't know.
Andrew Yang
Any
made a
opinion?
controversial statement the other day, I think.
He did about the whole Israel-Palestine thing.
Oh God, should we talk about that?
I told you I don't. I'm
Yeah, we
not gonna
both
talk
we both
about
don't want
it.
to talk about it, because we both feel very uneducated about the topic. Um, and
Yeah.
that's our hot white privilege showing right there, like that we don't understand this conflict at all that's happening. Um, I know what I've read, which is a very couple of things, very few things. And it's just like I'm seeing like certain atrocities being committed, places being bombed, and I'm always against like people dying for
Bombing.
innocent people dying for political gains, etc. I'm not about that all the way, but I don't know the specifics of the conflict itself because apparently it goes back for generations. So I think I would need to learn a little bit more about it before I feel comfortable talking about it.
Yeah, I really need to brush up before I feel comfortable enough to actually give a comment on it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let me see what else we got here. What else in my
What
bag of tricks?
else? What else can I pull out of my fanny pack?
Ugh.
Hello?
Wasn't it a thing where like fanny packs were seen as gay if men were wearing them? They're called like faggot bags or something like that. Fag bag. Fag bag.
Ah!
Yeah. My dad used to call them that.
Ooh, ooh.
You wonder
Um,
why I didn't come out until I was like 18 or 17.
hmm. Well, I'm gonna go back to the Riot thing. Oh god damn it. I wanted to see the Riot Games thing. Oh, here we go. Riot Games. They're kicking off their season of Pride to celebrate the LGBTQIA plus community.
Yeah.
But
Have
what
you?
are they doing though? Are we gonna get some Pride skins for Valorant and stuff? What are they doing?
Oh,
What?
I'd love that.
Ah,
Oh, I would love that. If they had like rainbow guns.
yes.
Look, I love how in the last episode we're talking about how like these corporations can't pander to gay people, and then Brian's like, "You want something gay?" And we're like,
Yes,
"Yes,
bring it
yes."
on.
I mean, as long as they're supporting the people that work for them and doing things to promote their inclusivity, fine.
Fine.
Woo.
um. Okay, let me get out of this because I don't want to see about the Capitol riot either. Let me pull out of this tag.
So Wanho,
What about him?
my future husband.
Yeah. What about him?
So, um, there were like I would occasionally send you photos of things that he posted on his Instagram, and a lot of times like it's the outline of his ass in like really tight shorts, or it's like his muscles or something. But
Yeah,
then
I mean,
recently, like a few of them got deleted or removed or something. But someone was nice enough to like save them, so I saw a TikTok about it, and they're like, just in case you want to see those images that Wanho got deleted, here you go. And it's like his fat ass or like his thick thighs. So then I was looking at his Instagram again because this is what I do at my downtime.
obviously.
Um, yeah, 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 yeah. And my God, just,
Bless.
anyone at home, treat yourself. On Instagram, type in Wanho. He's the first one. He's the verified one. I mean,
I mean,
hello, hello. His abdominal muscles, his back. Like what?
my neck, my back.
There is no there is no God-fearing explanation for this. There is no straight explanation for this.
I
There just isn't.
mean, he probably getting dick down. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I hope he's the one doing the dick downing.
I but he all aren't all of his pictures of his ass.
Not all of them.
Seems like a bottom move to me.
Anyway, sorry, got lost in the sauce again.
Something's happening about Tom Cotton in the Senate.
Who's Tom Cotton?
I don't know. Tom Cotton is saying something. I don't even care. He's probably not even saying true things. He's a senator from Arkansas, so we all know what shit he's probably talking about. Some stupid stuff.
Oh my God.
He's apparently suggesting that the Associated Press was colluding with Hamas, which is
Oh no no no
one of the
no
groups
no
going on in the
no.
Israel-Palestinian conflict. So once again, steering clear of that because again, I'm not up to speed on what's going on there.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about either, but I know what this is about.
Ah, hello.
Did you see the thing I sent you?
What? You send me something? What's
Yeah, on
happening?
Discord.
Girl. Oh, it's a picture of Wonho.
This, I'm sorry, I'm still on his Instagram. I'll go back to Twitter now. It was
Get
just a
out
really
of
nice
there.
picture. Okay, fine. I'm back on Twitter. We're going to the entertainment section because I want to be entertained.
Okay, okay.
Um,
Let's find one more thing to talk about in the Twitter world of trends.
entertainment.
Entertainment. There's Ariana Grande. Who's Ashton Irwin? Who's that?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't. He seems like a fuck boy. I'm gonna get out of here.
Oh,
Paul McCartney's trending.
did he die?
What? No, I don't think so.
Oh, good.
50 years ago today, Paul McCartney and his wife Linda released Ram, featuring the single Uncle Albert, his first number one hit in America without the Beatles. How fun. Do you like the
Is he
Beatles?
dead?
How do you feel about the Beatles?
I don't know. I don't listen to them.
Neither do I.
I feel like it's something that used to be considered a pretentious topic, but now I don't think anyone cares or not. So you don't listen to the Beatles, you don't know real music. Now it's like, who the fuck cares, honestly?
I mean, it's like the generations nowadays, like, what even is the Beatles? Like,
Like,
music has evolved so much since then.
just let people. Okay, people who judge people for their musical tastes, like, need to fucking relax.
Oh, they do. You're right.
Like, people who judge people on their tastes of things that don't like negatively impact other people, like books, movies, whatever, series, like just
Yeah.
chill. Daddy chill.
Daddy chill.
Like you want to listen to rap, you want to listen to country, you want to listen to pop, you want to listen to like, whatever, R&B, reggae, soul or bluegrass, whatever. Whatever.
Except if you liked the ending to Game of Thrones,
Oh,
get
here
out of
we
my
go.
podcast. Get out of my podcast.
Yeah, if you don't like how they made every woman like a crazy, dictator or someone who's like, crying at the end of it because she doesn't have her man anymore, like
Oh my god. Get that straight shit out of here.
I mean, Arya stayed pretty good though.
I mean, and so did Sansa, kind of.
Yeah, but they really brutalized that woman.
They did. I wasn't
The
about
the women are often the the women are often brutalized in that show.
Yeah, and it sucks. Like I liked that show too because it was interesting. Like there were so many mysteries, like you're always wondering what's going on. And then they ended it
Yeah.
so shitty because the one powerful like female character that was not crazy, they ended up making her crazy. Uh
Yeah.
and it's just like, okay.
And their argument was basically like, we need a ruler with a penis. I was like,
It's like, hello? Misogyny in my
it
21st century?
it didn't age well. Like it really did not age well, which is kind of sad.
It did not. Um, so yeah, I did not like the ending of Game of Thrones, and I was really into that show for a while. And yeah, now I hate its very existence.
Hey, if you want magic, violence, strong female characters with good story arcs, watch Castlevania. Watch
Castlevania.
Castlevania,
Why
baby.
did I know? Why did I know though that you were gonna say Castlevania?
Um, there's a female villain. No spoilers. Her name is Camilla or Carmilla. She's a villain outright, so you already know going in she's evil. But she has such a good. All of them have good arcs, but she has such a good arc for the show. And she's like just starts off as just like this, oh, I'm just a woman in a room full of men. I'm just gonna make myself known. I'm gonna try to help you out. And then she just becomes like this force of evil. Love it.
Love it.
Yeah.
We're at 50 minutes here, so I think we can call it there. What do you say, Pat? Would you?
Yeah,
would
I
you
mean,
agree?
I'm done looking at myself on the camera. I'm done. I've seen myself enough.
But you're so beautiful. Look at you.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, so thanks everyone for watching / listening to this episode of the What Do the Gays Think podcast. If you don't follow us on Twitter, go ahead and give us a follow there. It's WDTGT podcast. Link is in all the descriptions. You can find us there. We post fun shit. We post memes. We post our new podcast episodes. So come give us a follow there. We also stream on Twitch. We play some cool games sometimes. We play Phasmophobia. We play Among Us occasionally. We play Valorant. We play some fun games. So come give us a follow there. Our Twitch is What Do the Gamers Think? And that's also in our, the link is in the description. So you can go ahead and follow the link right then and there. And yeah, go ahead and leave us a rating on any of our podcast platforms if you like our show. Or if you're on YouTube, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. That would be amazing. And if you just love Pat, like send him a letter real quick, like a love letter to his house. Yeah.
Don't drop my address.
I don't know it off the top of my head. So
if you love Matt, leave a comment on the YouTube video, because Matt loves the YouTube section. Leave a comment specifically for Matt on the YouTube video. Be like, hey Matt,
I love you.
Wait.
Is that the dumb face that they all make on TikTok?
Oh no, they do they bite their lip thing, don't they?
Right. Like that.
Yeah. I feel straighter for having done that, so that's not good.
Honestly, mood, straight culture. Anyway, so yeah, thanks everyone for listening. And I am Matt Klubeck.
And I'm already rewatching Castlevania. I'm on season 2, episode 3.
Amazing. And I am gonna go work out now.
Me too. I'm gonna take my pre-workout right now.
Oh, let's go get it. Let's FaceTime while we're working out.
I do it naked though, so you're very prepared for
then
that.
Definitely FaceTime me. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Mr. Klubeck.
Oh.